So let's pick up the bag, turn around and head back down. Hopefully this should be easier now. I'm just gutted that I can't quite make it to the top, but I just don't have the time. Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, the 8th of April, and it's time to go home and quiet because it's early. It's 6 a.m. and I'm going to hit the road to get to Wales so I can go and climb Pen Yr Ole Wen. Come with me, come on, let's go. Travel day. Ferry home from Holyhead, which means I've got to go back through Wales, and if I'm going back through Wales I'm going to try and climb a mountain, and it's currently just after 6:30 and I'm going round the M25 heading west. So let's enjoy the day, let's see what happens, and come with me. Let's go enjoy what is going to be a glorious day. It is possibly, weather-wise, the best day of the year so far. I can't wait to see what it looks like from the top end of Ole. My drive to Wales is filled with excitement. I've been planning this climb for a number of weeks now. I've watched others climb it on YouTube, counting down the days until it's my turn today. Some easily made the summit, some were barely able to walk after their efforts, but in all these videos there is one common thread. They all seem to relish the experience. That's where we're going, the other side of the lake and up the hill. This could have been a complete failure before I took my first step. It was quite possible I wouldn't find a parking space. It's the Easter holidays and there are far more people wanting to visit than there are parking spaces available. Without a space for my car, this climb would have been over before it could even have started. And that would definitely have been a failure. Nice and easy and flat at the moment. It's going to be a while before I'm back down to here. And that's where I'm heading today. Up there. Another factor I had no control over is the weather. It's April. It could very easily be cold, lots of cloud cover, or simply just pouring with rain. It's not though. It's a beautiful sunny day, almost perfect. But without the weather, it might have been too dangerous for me to climb. And that would have been a failure too. Well, so far, I know it's only just begun, but the feeling is that the path's okay to follow. And we'll just track it. Now, from what I've seen on a couple of the videos, there's a nice little waterfall somewhere up here, but I don't know how high.
Anyway, we'll just keep going. I've got to say, it seems a little harder to track up here. I presume I'm going the right way. There's the waterfall. And I can see some people, so just kind of using them as a guide, aim for where they are and take it from there. So that's where I've come from. The car park, which is that one over there. There, that one, I think, or it might be that one over there. Walked all the way around the lake and then zigzagged up this path here, and the path continues up. I can see some people over there, and it zigzags up and up and up and up that ridge to the very top, and that's the plan.
If you define failure as the lack of success in achieving your goal, then it's important to be clear what your goal is. You don't have to limit yourself to just one goal. If you have 5 goals and you manage to meet 4 of them, is this a failure? Clearly not. But at what point does it become a failure? Let's say you only meet 1 of those goals. That could still be deemed as some level of success. So is it only a failure if you meet none of those goals that you targeted? Well, even then, I've heard people say that there's no such thing as failure, there's just learning. From the outset, I knew today was going to be about a challenge, about my fitness, about climbing up the mountain one step at a time. My mental battle to do more than I have done before, to see the world from a different perspective, to push my limits, to test my mental strength and my spirit. It is always about the views, the peace and the quiet, being in nature for the day, and making the most of my travel day. I had a choice. I could have spent an extra 2 hours in bed, had a lazy breakfast in the hotel, and spent the day in the car driving to the ferry slowly. Or I could set the alarm, get up at sunrise ahead of everyone else, and find some time to stop in Snowdonia and climb this mountain. More mountain than I have ever climbed before. To not take advantage of this opportunity would have been a failure.
Back to my path. Just up and up and up. So a long way to go yet. If you've never done something like this, let me try and tell you what you're missing. The climb doesn't feel good at first. Your legs burn, your breathing is heavy, and part of you will ask why you've even bothered. Well, that's normal. That's where it starts. But if you keep going, just a bit longer than you think you can, something shifts. The effort stops being the enemy and starts becoming the point. You'll feel it in your body. That lift, those endorphins kicking in, where the struggle turns into energy instead of resistance. And when you stop, whether that's halfway or short of the top, you'll feel this deep, steady satisfaction. Not because it was easy, but because you did it. And the views, they hit differently when you've earned them. And every step you take is sitting there in the back of your legs, reminding you got yourself here. You put in the effort. So, if you're thinking about it, maybe this is your nudge. Go find a hill, a trail, a climb of your own, and see how it feels when the effort becomes the reward. Oh, man. I've still got a long way to go. My fear is I'm going to run out of time. It's 2:45. I've got about another 15 minutes before I need to turn around and head back down. But I'm a hell of a long way up. It's going to be so annoying if I can't quite get to the top. Anyway, just a quick breather, but we'll push on. I think that's how far I have to go. Oh, this is unrelenting. Why did I do this? Oh man. Ten to 3. I think that's the top there, but still feels a long way to go. Oh man, I'm beat. I'm not at the top. You can see there's still a bit more to go. I don't know, maybe another half an hour or so I think it'd take me. But I'm just slowing down, and every step is just too much now. And I just got to be conscious that what I'd love to do would be just sit here for half an hour and take a break and then go at it again. But I haven't got that time. I've got to get back down to the car and then get to the ferry. It is 3:05 now, and I've got 2 hours to get back to the car. It's taking me 2 hours to get here. So I'm just going to take a couple of pictures from the top, near the top here. It's still spectacular. It's still been a huge effort, and it's still been worth it. But just not today. Time and a little bit of fitness. I'm not quite ready for it. but that's an epic effort. And to get this high, I'm pleased with myself. I'll take that. Just to show you how high I am, I'll turn the camera around. Look at those views. So let's pick up the bag, turn around and head back down. Hopefully this should be easier now. I'm just gutted that I can't quite make it to the top, but I just don't have the time. When you set out for a mountain like Pen Yr Ole Wen, it's easy to believe the summit is the point, the top, the tick of the map, the proof that you did it and the photo of your arms outstretched. So when you run out of time and don't reach it, the word failure has a way of creeping in quietly, almost convincingly. Let me talk to you for a minute, not as someone standing on top of a mountain, but as someone who didn't quite get there. Because I didn't reach the summit today, and for a long time I'd have called that failure. Simple as that. You start at the bottom and you finish at the top, and anything less doesn't count. But standing here now, coming back down, looking out at all this, doesn't feel like failure. It feels full of effort, full of memories I didn't expect, full of that quiet kind of pride that doesn't need a finish line to exist. And I think there's something worth saying to you properly. Because it's easy to set big goals, summits, times, distances or milestones. They look great on paper, they sound even better when you tell people. But what no one really talks about is what happens when you don't quite get there. Do you write it off? Or do you recognise what you did do? Because today I showed up. I pushed further than was comfortable. I spent hours out here, moving, thinking, and breathing this countryside in. Yeah, I turned back before the top, but turning back isn't the same as giving up. I had time constraints that were out of my control, and sometimes it's the smartest, strongest, and only decision you can make. And when that happens, it still counts. So here's where this comes back to you. Maybe your mountain doesn't look like this. Maybe it's a 5k you've been putting off, or just a long walk, or just trying something different for the first time in years. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be yours. Because the real win isn't standing at the top of something. It's deciding to start. It's getting out when it would have been easier not to. It's proving quietly to yourself that you're still willing to try. And here's the strange bit. I'll remember this day, not for the summit I didn't reach, but for everything that happened on the way up and everything I'm taking away on the way down. So maybe don't wait for the perfect plan or the perfect conditions or the guarantee that you'll succeed. Just pick something that stretches you even slightly, something that asks a bit more of you than yesterday did, and go and see what happens. Because success isn't always where you thought it would be. Sometimes it's right here, somewhere on the way back down, and the memories and the experience of what you've just done start to kick in, and you realise that you did something wonderful today, and that can never be seen as a failure.
Well, I'm truly given everything for that. I don't think my legs have got much more in me. And whatever I thought about getting a little bit higher and making it to the top, I might have really struggled to get back down again. Now, it's just gone 4:30. I've still got 10-15 minutes to walk back to the car, so I wouldn't have really had much time anyway, because of every minute I add up going up, I need to add another minute for coming back down. So it was the right decision to call it. I'm down, I'm safe, I'm smiling. It was fantastic. And would I do it again? Yeah, but not for a few months. That's not an everyday task for me. But definitely I'll be back to conquer it and to reach the top. And there are others here too. So I'll be back.